Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you guys are ready for this week. I hope that you guys have scheduled out when you're going to do the inner work, and also too, I hope that you guys have scheduled out when you're going to do the outer work, meaning whatever type of goal, dream, or purpose that you have. So one of the outer work could be reading a book on business, or taking a course, or listening to a video, going to an event, watching a webinar. Hope you guys have something planned out for this week, and so in the future you're preparing for the future, so the goal and the dream that you have in your mind can be manifest, right? There's no sense to complain about something that you don't like, the job that you hate, the relationship that you're in, the body that you're in, the bank account that you see, when there's no action, there's not an action plan, steps that are taken to put yourself in a different position, right? And so for this week, I want you guys to focus. I want this week to be about self-responsibility. We always, you've heard the phrase, no one's coming to save you, it's on you. We've heard that. And no one needs to save you. You're a superhero. You have everything that you need and more. We all do. As I said in the last podcast, we all have gold that has been inherently given to us, and it's like one of the greatest tragedy, call it a tragedy of life, is the fact that society doesn't teach us. I'm not blaming the government or anything. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying that they don't teach us how amazing we are. Because once people realize how amazing they are, then things actually change. Self-responsibility, guys. You don't need anyone to save you. You don't need your parents to do anything at this point. You don't need the government to do anything at this point. You don't need your bestie to do anything, right? You don't need the weather to be a certain way. You don't need the economy to be a certain way. You don't need any of it. All you need is the power of your mind to realize who you are, and you have the ability to make the change that you want to create. You have that ability. One of the worst things in the world is to feel like you're a victim to anything. That's a tragedy. That's a tragedy. Well, this happened to me. This happened to me. Listen, I can play that game too. I can play that game with the best of them. This happened, this happened, this happened, this tragedy happened, this traumatic event happened, this happened even last week. I can play that game too. We can all play that game. Trust me, we can all play that game. But once you elevate consciously, and you realize that those tragedies are opportunities, the greater the tragedy, the greater the opportunity for growth. That's when you start taking back your power. That thing that happened when you were a kid, that gave you strength if you allow it to. I always give, I've given twice. I've given the example of MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving. It was a mother whose daughter was killed by a drunk driver. I'm not sure when. I don't know, was it 80s, 70s, something like that. And she took that pain. Her daughter was killed by a drunk driver, and she could have wallowed in that pain, and she'd have a right to. Now, I'm not saying the pain that you have, you don't have a right to, feel that pain. Listen, wallow for a little bit, heal yourself. That's normal, but don't stay there. Don't stay there. Use that pain, metabolize it correctly, and use it to bless others. That's what it's been given to you for. Not to break you, not because you're just not one of the great ones. You've always been. Everyone breathing is great. No one's better than anyone. That pain is an opportunity, but it's put there. Listen, the pain is a gift, but it takes a level of character to know how to open it. I'll repeat that. The pain is a gift, but it takes a level of character to know how to open it. As you elevate by doing the inner work, the reading, the meditation, the affirmations, the visualizations, I'm going to be a broken record because this is how you get there. This is how you elevate. So once you can see all the beautiful gifts that you've had, and then you start using them. And there's nothing like someone going through something, getting over it, and going back and showing others how they did the same thing. That's why that challenge has been in your life, so you can elevate and show others how to do the same thing. It's the zombie apocalypse, but in the opposite. That's what it's for. You're needed. You elevating. Listen, when you elevate, do you know how many people that you're going to touch and bless? Well, you don't know what I went through. I don't need to know what you went through. All I need to know is that you're doing the work, the inner work and the outer work to elevate and metabolize it correctly and grow from it and show others how to do the same. That's what it's put there for. People who are going through what you're going through need you. They need you to do the work. They need you. When you're feeling lazy or you're feeling unmotivated, there's people who are waiting on you to hit the mark. That's how important you are. So for this week, guys, it's self-responsibility. As they say, no one's coming to save you. We don't need anyone to. We don't need any. You're a superhero. You save people. You save people. You know what I mean? You got a cape. Right? You got a cape. It just takes a level of character to find it and put it on. But it's always been yours. And it's only a matter of time before it's manifested. So keep doing the inner work. It's working when you work it. It's work. Whether you see it or even if you don't feel it right now, it's working. Keep doing the inner work. That compound interest looks beautiful on you, and it's changing not just your life, but so many other people's lives. You're needed. People need what you have. Continue doing the inner and the outer work and give it to them. Again, make sure you have your schedule set for this week. Okay, when am I going to do reading? It could be, as I always say, could be Friday at noon on my lunch break for 5 minutes. Right? Progress over perfection. I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what happened this morning, man. All I care about is right now and what your plan is. I believe in you 1000%. I know what you have inside of you. And if no one has told you, I'll be the first today to tell you, I believe in you. Keep going. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Metabolize that pain, grow from it. Take advantage of that beautiful opportunity. Then help others do the same. Motivation Mondays, guys. Enjoy this new, beautiful, amazing, and incredible week. Enjoy it to its fullest. And I'll see you soon. All right, bless.